How's it going, ladies and gents? My name is Ender and welcome to another episode of our multiplayer Let's Play. Today's episode, as you can tell, is episode 11, so that's pretty exciting. I'm just checking around the base. I haven't been able to play multiplayer on this server for a little bit. Yesterday something kind of exciting happened. I got my driver's license, which is crazy to hear myself say that now. It's really weird to know what it feels like and to be able to drive by myself without a parent in my car. I'm not sure how it works in other countries, but in America you can get your learner's permit when you are 15 years old. You have to drive with the permit for 1 year. So when you're 16 you can get your license, and basically with the permit, as I'm sure many of you know, you have to drive with a parent in the car. So they can, teach you how to do stuff and whatnot. But yeah, yesterday I got my license and it's really weird. And first thing I gotta do today, guys, I realized, yes, these do stack now. Everyone keeps telling me that these weren't stacked, and I didn't realize that. But yeah, they do stack now, which is pretty cool. So there you go. Let's put the trapdoors away. The next thing I want to do, I'm going to see... Yeah, I guess I'm going to do cobblestone. This is for Otter. Many of you know him, of course. Let's see. Grab some cobblestone. We are going to make some cobblestone stone slabs, I guess you call them, and I probably already have them. Nope, I don't. Okay, that's good. He was telling me that as you can see here, I have stairs, and if we try to sprint upstairs, we stop sprinting, unfortunately. And he said, hey, you've got the room, you made a long enough staircase so that you could actually put half slabs down, and you are actually able to sprint up half slabs. So, let's put these down. Oops, wrong place. No, just like that. So now, if we try to sprint up them, you can see we're able to keep sprinting up them. So that's cool. Thank you for the suggestion, Otter. It's awesome. And yeah, I realize that I keep trying to sprint up this and I end up jumping to try to avoid slowing down while I'm sprinting. So yeah. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, the reason I wasn't able to record yesterday is because of the fact that I went out driving all day. Basically, I was super excited to be doing that, and yeah, that's the case. So let's see, we need to go to the Nether today. We need to grab some more glowstone. I'm gonna put the diamond pickaxe away. It's unfortunate that we don't have silk touch. It really is, because I could use it very much so. We're also gonna put our axes away because I don't think there's gonna be any trees over in the Nether, nor will there be any sheep. And I don't have arrows anyways, so we're just gonna leave the bow. Actually, I really could use arrows. Do I not have any? Oh man, we have 2. Yeah, you actually really need arrows for ghasts. Alright, I don't think I have feathers, which is gonna stop me from being able to actually... I mean, I know I have flint for sure. I've got tons of flint. Let's see. Yeah, I don't believe that I have feathers, which is really sucky. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, well, I guess we're going to the Nether with no bow, which is scary. Okay, and we don't need our shovels either. I know I'm putting everything away, but we don't need shovels either due to the fact that there's really... I mean, you could use shovels on the soul sand, but I don't plan on grabbing any of that. I'm gonna put the chests away and the sticks. We'll bring the torches, because even if I were to lose torches, I wouldn't really feel too bad about it. Now let's fill up on watermelons here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we need to get some more glowstone, and if we could find blaze rods, that would be cool. Now, a lot has changed in our Nether. Hinsey took me kind of like on a tour through the Nether and connected me to everyone's base. So now I technically, could get from base to base, and we could prank people, but I'm not really going to yet because I don't feel that I'm ready. So let's hop in here. Yeah, so we built a whole bunch of paths, that way I could get to everyone's base and everyone could get to my base, as you can see here. So now that there are some new regions of the Nether open for me, I am gonna go see if there's glowstone over here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, I don't see any. I see some down there actually. And there's some over here. Okay, so we have a little bit of glowstone. This is nice. Oh wow, it's actually, that's not gonna be accessible. That one is though. Okay, so here's where we're gonna go, and we're gonna mark this wall up like crazy so we don't lose where we are. Oh, I should have brought some cobblestone. That's what I'm forgetting. Yeah, it's okay. We can use dirt. Oops. And yeah, I still hear the sound lag when I'm playing on the server, which is frustrating. But that's okay. It doesn't happen on single player. Wow, that's a lot of mushrooms over there. Jeez. Alright, this is what I'm worried about. I don't want a gas to start shooting at me while I'm hanging above lava here. Alright, we should... Oh, there we go. How about that? That works. Now that was a very, very small vein of glowstone, but regardless, it still gives us, you know, 4 more pieces that can definitely help. Any bit helps, really. Because I seem to be using it a lot, and I know I could be using pumpkins, but I prefer the design look of the glowstone over the pumpkins. There's some more over here. Yeah, this whole area looks like it hasn't been touched by anybody, even though anybody really could have. That looks like a pillar there that somebody built. Anyways, I guess we're gonna hop up here and grab this whole entire cloud of glowstone. I mean, I'm assuming it's fair game. No one's touched it, so, you know. Man, my eye feels like it's got rocks in it or something. I'm not sure. It's itching me like crazy. But yeah, so mentioning Otter again, last night he did his first YouTube live stream, which was pretty cool. I went over there and hung out for about an hour or something. It was pretty late. It was like close to midnight. It was a lot of fun. So I guess shout out to anybody else who was over there. And basically we just answered a lot of questions regarding Minecraft and stuff like that. It was definitely a lot of fun though, so that was pretty cool. Other than that, one more thing I want to tell you about Minecraft. Yesterday I did something that I suggest you guys do because it was kind of cool. What I decided to do, I don't know how many of you do this, but when I stop playing on a personal world, not a world, you know, like a Let's Play here that I'm obviously always playing on, but a personal world, you know, where I just play with the world off camera and just decide, you know, when I'm done playing with it. Basically, I keep all of my save files. When I feel like I need to delete a world, I simply just remove the file from my saves folder. That way I can save it rather than deleting it. And that means that I had a folder full of all of my old saves. And I had even a save that goes back to alpha. It was back in the days when you had world 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I went today and put a lot of my old save files, even the ones back from alpha, I put them in my Minecraft saves folder. Well, I need to eat. And it was the coolest thing in the world. It was like such a feeling of nostalgia to go back and to see how I built back then, and just to see how I did things. And I suggest to a lot of you, if you do save your save files, load them up after a while. I mean, it had been a year probably since I played on this alpha world, and things have changed so much. But yeah, load them up. And I want to just say it now, if you don't save your save files, I would suggest you save them when you're done with them. I mean, I understand if you don't have the hard drive space, don't do that. But otherwise, I mean, it's really, really cool because I don't know, it's just, it was strange going back for sure and seeing them. And you know, it's not that difficult really to save them. You just find your saves folder and pull them out rather than, you know, just deleting them, because then they're lost forever. So I don't know, just something I thought I'd throw at you guys. It was really, really cool seeing all my old worlds, and I think it's something that you guys would enjoy if you did it. So, you know, let me know, guys, when did you start playing Minecraft? Because that brings me to the topic of alpha, which I've brought up a lot, because I did start playing very, very early on in the game. I think the game was only like $10 when I bought it. The price keeps going up, but that's because obviously it's getting more popular and whatnot. But anyways, I think we can finally fill in our glowstone. Alright, let's do that. Beautiful. Okay, now we just need our chests. Now, I do believe that I still need to grab some more wood. I mean, there's a little bit of wood here. That can make us 2 chests. There's none there. Okay, yep, we definitely need to go plant some trees. That is for sure. Yeah, because we need to make a lot of chests. Alright, so we're going to make the 2 that we have here. And I guess we'll stick these right here. Make sure that it still works with the glowstone there. Yep, perfect. Now let me store the rest of my glowstone away, and glowstone dust and netherrack. I guess we can grab all of our tools back. Luckily we didn't run into any gas, because that would have been pretty bad without a bow. But we made it, we're good. I guess we'll just leave the bow there. I don't know why I've been carrying it when I didn't have any arrows on me. Anyways, I think we should go plant some trees now. I do have some bone meal that we can use. I think we might need probably 2 bones. I think 6 trees might be enough to get those chests done. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, let's go express grow some trees. I believe that I am the only one on the server. Yes, okay. A lot of you were telling me that even if there's more than one person on the server, and you sleep, that it'll still change the night. But that really, to me, doesn't make sense, because if somebody wanted to keep the night and they didn't sleep, I don't know why the world would let you change it if just one person did it. But oh, that's right, I actually have a tree farm. Oh my goodness, how did I forget that? Yeah, okay. So I guess rather than plant trees, I'm just gonna cut down the ones I've been growing. So let me do that, guys, and I'll get back to you in just a sec. Alright, that was easy. I think that was only 9 trees that I had planted, and I made this maze of saplings, or this maze through the leaves trying to get to all the logs. Now, I heard some saplings fall. Yeah, there we go. I heard another one. Where is it? Oh, maybe I'm just going crazy. Oh, but yeah, 43 oak logs. That'll definitely be enough. And I see an apple over there. I want to grab that real quick, because it doesn't matter that we have 15 million, what are they called? Watermelons. You always want to take any source of food that is available. That's got to be definitely the #1 rule in Minecraft now that they have the hunger bar. You can never have too much food. So, always got to go for stuff like that. Alright, come on, close. There we go. Okay, so let's make up some chests here. Let's see how many we need. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be 1 stack of planks. Alright, there we go. So we should be good. And we turned all those bones into bone meal and then didn't use it. That was kind of a waste. That's alright. Now I have no clue what's going in these chests. Whoops. But at least they're in place. And now all we have to do is get the brewing stands. And somebody told me that this is a waste here, these cauldrons, because of the fact that let me see, do I have any glass? Yes, I do. Okay, so basically with alchemy you make glass bottles like that, and you fill up the glass bottles. But apparently when you use glass bottles with a cauldron, it takes water away like it should. And this means that you have to, you know, go grab a bucket, you have to go get some water, and you have to refill it, which I think practically makes sense. But apparently there's a trick that you can do where, let's say, apparently if you have a, just a freestanding source of water like that, and you take glass bottles, apparently this is what has been told to me in the comments, they don't deplete this the source here. So you could have 1 source block like this and you'll never have to replace it. It will always be there, and you can see after filling those water bottles I can still pick it up. So apparently that is definitely the more efficient way to go, and I totally understand that. I wasted obviously a lot of iron. I had no clue about this trick, but that's because I do not do alchemy. However, I am going to try to keep things a bit more practical. I know that it's obviously easier to use that 1 water trick, but I like the look of the cauldrons. I already built them, and I feel that it's a bit more natural to have the water empty, and it's really not a far walk to go down the stairs and around the corner to pick up water. So I'm just going to leave them for the time being. If it ever gets to be too much of a pain, then I will certainly just put a water source. But for now, this works out just fine in my opinion, to be honest. Alright, let's put the logs away. Let's put saplings away. There we go. And I guess while we're here, we should make some glass bottles. I wonder if I'll need a lot. I don't know. I probably do waste a lot of materials, but why not? Doesn't really hurt. Glass is pretty easy to come by. Alright, let me put this away. Alright, now I want to go down to our farm. Now, we do not need to grow sugar canes anymore. We've really got that covered. I want to grab my hoe, my iron hoe, and I want to grab some seeds. Do I have regular seeds? Yes, 37. Fantastic. I don't believe we ever started growing the wheat farm. I don't know what we've been waiting for. I have the seeds now. I just kind of lost importance in my list of priorities, but we definitely need to start growing the wheat farm. Even if we really don't, oh, I guess it's already tilled too. Even if we really don't need the bread or the wheat, well, we will need the wheat for breeding animals, and the bread can be used to trade, or the wheat actually can probably be used just in its raw form to trade with villagers. So it definitely does not hurt to have this growing. And so yeah, there we go. We finally planted our crops there, and now that our sugar canes grow, we don't need them anymore. Our enchantment setup is finished, and now they've obviously lowered the requirements. And I know, do not break watermelons with an axe because it doesn't work. I know, I do read the comments. For those of you who don't know, I actually reply to everyone. If you've never replied, or if you've never commented on one of my videos, just know that you know that I do answer all of them. And I keep seeing that people tell me that I should not break watermelons with my axe. And the reason I do it is because pumpkins actually do break faster with an axe. For example, if I break this pumpkin without an axe, you see it there, but with an axe, you know, tears through it. But apparently it's not, it's obviously not the same for watermelons. It's exactly the same speed. Some people say a sword is a bit faster on watermelons, but I'm not going to waste hits with my sword on a watermelon when I need to save that for monsters and stuff. But yeah, apparently I shouldn't be using my axe, so I'm going to try to just use a torch. It does take a while to break watermelons, though, that is for sure. Oh wow, we have a ton of watermelons, it's ridiculous. I guess we should harvest this, just do a full harvest. Now, I wanted to kind of change this design today. That was one of the things I wanted to work on, so I am going to fill up, I'm going to take this water source here, and I'm going to fill this up. I think we could have a bit of a better design. I just had that one stream that was kind of flowing. And what I want to do is go like this. So we're going to have a stream there. I'm going to take from here. Let's see. How can this work? I guess we could have a stream here. And then... oh no, that's not where it needs to go. I believe it needs to go here. What this should do is allow us to crisscross them perfectly. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, that is good. And then if we put the next one here, they'll crisscross there as well. Then obviously the last one has to go right here. And then they go like that. So that works. And I guess I could also... just to use our space efficiently, we could put another one here. I know this doesn't fit with the pattern, but now we can grow those. I guess we can put one over there. I mean, I just want basically every available space growing a sugar cane. I mean, like I said, we don't need them anymore. We really do not. Whoops. There's really no need for them, but I don't know. I just feel like with trading and everything, maybe there'll be a use for them, and it'll be a good thing that we have a bulk amount of them. Could be wrong, definitely could be wrong, but it's okay. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get one here or here, unless I change up my water setup here. I'm not sure. I think I'll just leave it. That should be plenty. That was definitely, I believe, a lot more than we had planted to grab this last watermelon. And I am getting a phone call, guys, so I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was a pretty important phone call. It's my grandpa. And I believe I'm actually going to have to, unfortunately, cut this episode a bit shorter than I would have liked to. I've been selling stuff with my grandpa on eBay. I've been getting rid of a lot of my old electronics that I don't use. and he is on a very, very short time schedule today, and I have to get the products over to him to ship out. So I will have to end this rather shortly today. I know we've only been going for roughly 20 minutes, and I'm pretty good about making these episodes 30 minutes long. Almost every one is 30 minutes long, if not longer. So hopefully you guys can understand that just this one time I do have something very important to be doing. Let me put this dirt away real quick. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Sorry that it has to be cut a little bit short. I would have, made it go for the whole 30 minutes, but I got to do what I got to do. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen too often, but I'm really excited because my stuff did sell on eBay, which is cool. It's always nice to get some money off some stuff you don't use. Anyways, guys, in the next episode, let me think. What are we going to do? I want to start breeding animals. I'm not sure if we have enough around us. I definitely need to do some mining off camera. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but with the fact that I have a bunch of other worlds that I work on, it gets hard to find time, but I will try my best for sure. Otherwise, guys, have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. Oh yeah, there's plenty of sheep over there, that's for sure. And I'm also going to try to incorporate some more redstone into my world. I know a lot of you want to see piston doors and whatnot. I'm going to look up some tutorials and see if I can get that done, because I know you guys will like that for sure, and I think it will be pretty cool. Thank you for watching, guys. Sorry again for cutting it short. I will see you all next time, and yeah, I'll see you later. Enjoy Minecraft, and stay fresh. I don't know. I'm having a weird outro here. Have a great day, guys. Bye.